Alright, g'day fishos. We're going to do something a bit different today. I'm going to take the time to do something I should have done many years ago, especially after getting this boat and a good sounder, is just have a cruise around the whole coastline of Redcliffe.
Do some exploring.
Do exploring, see what's around, make some marks, find some interesting structure so we can fish it. And if we see something there, we'll obviously have a bit of a flick, but that's another thing. I'm going to force myself to do some lure work today. No bait.
No bait rule.
No bait rule. There's no bait on the boat today. All we have is soft plastics and lures and hard bodies, whatever.
Yep.
So that is our task today. Explore and
Should be fun.
And have a fish if we can. And yeah, let's see how it goes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Alright, so my first spot today that I want to sound up is this little point off Scarborough Harbor. I did make a video recently where I came here as a new spot, and now I have the bigger boat. I can actually scan and see what's down the bottom. I suspected there was weed, and looking at the sounder right now, you can see that there is a weedy bottom around here. Side scan's not showing much structure around. Scott's going to throw out a squid jig and a hard body lure just as we're going along slowly. See if anything takes it. This is about where, coming up to where I was fishing. You can see a lot of weed going on. A weedy bottom. Getting a bit shallower here. We're coming around to the end of that rock wall. That is Scarborough Reef in front of us over there with a few boats sitting on it. You can see a bit of a pressure line here. Let's go and have a look at it. A lot of weed. You can see where the tide's coming in, so might be where water's meeting some sort of structure. Might be a little shallow there as well. I do know that that beach goes out pretty far. Very weedy on the sounder. You can see it. I can see the bottom now. Lots of weed.
Very shallow.
Shallow and weedy. Why wouldn't there be some squid in there? Lots of weed. So lots of weed sitting off this. And the sonar saying that the weed is stopping. Oh, there's some structure out to the left there. Log or something? Yeah. Just sitting off Scarborough. What is that anyway? Scarborough Spit, Scarborough Beach.
I don't know what this one is. I call it sea salt and lime.
Sea salt and lime because of the cafe over there. A little beach along here. You can see in the water. We're in 1 metre of water. It's a mix of sand and weed. So you would think there's some squid or some flathead sitting around here. So we're doing some some trawling at the same time. You can see all the nice weed and taller weed and grass on the bottom. Looking good. And that's the fish finder sounder saying plenty of structure, weeds, holes. So you would think that there would have to be fish here, but I can't see any. And we can see a lot. Maybe they see us a long way before we get to them. They're taking off. Alright, this is Scarborough Spit. Goes out to the reef. And you can see all the boats in the distance. There's plenty of tall weed. You can see anyway. But I haven't. Yeah, it's a parking lot out at the reef today. It's too much.
That's a good fish. Oh.
Alright. You want me to keep going backwards?
Yeah, keep going back. Can you wind in that one? Actually, that'll do for reverse. Do we get that one in? Oh, that's a big fish.
Get out of the way.
And we'll need a net because I'm on 6 pound. There he is. Flathead? Oh, look at this.
That's nice, bloody.
Oh, round this side, mate.
Right. Nice, bloody.
On the whiting lure. Only just hooked.
Push me down.
He got him. Good on ya.
There we go.
Look at that.
Right.
He's got to be 50.
Nice one.
Just leave him sit there.
Well, that worked. That was the plan.
That was bloody great.
There we go. First, well, not far into it. We've already hooked onto a nice 51, was it?
51, yeah.
51 flatty.
Very nice. Over the moon on a 6 pound line and on
Whatever this little whiting looking.
little whiting looking lure.
Perfect.
He loved it. All right.
Right.
Next.
We'll maybe throw out two lures now, since we know that things are happening. All right. So we're further out from Scarborough Spit. We've had a couple of touch-ups now. See the bottom's got some weed and rock because we're getting out towards the what do you call it? The reef, Scarborough Reef area. Got one flathead in the bag. We might do another pass back over there along that the reef, along the spit area, I should say. Go back along that line. Lots of little weeds sticking up everywhere. Look in the water, it might be rocks or weed, I can't really tell. So we're on the southern side of the reef at the moment, Scarborough Reef. You can see the sounder is showing up lots of rocks, a little rocky bottom. Still quite deep, so it's looking good. I just think this water might be too clear, and obviously being Scarborough during the day, fish don't generally like to bite. Well, I haven't had much luck during the day at Scarborough. Nighttime, different story. Good, lots of rubbly bottom action going on here. There's the red cliffs, houses right out to the point of Scarborough. So we're at North Point. Well, we're very close to the land here at Scarborough Point. Water's very clear. You can see a lot of weed action going on. It's only 1 metre deep. It's high tide, or close, coming up to high tide. We're just cruising along, trolling some lures out the back, exploring. Lots of weed. That has to be plenty of squid here. Look at this weed bank. Oh, massive amount of weed. You can probably hopefully see the bottom there. .4 meters deep. It's very clear. You can see the screen. The screen's got some good action on it too. I'm coming up towards Scarborough Park area here, and coming over some rocks. Let's see, very rocky bottom. .2 meters of rocks. Red Cliff's shoreline. Plenty of rock structure off these cliffs, off Red Cliff, Scarborough area. So just need to troll around, look around the place. Found some good bommies. Made some marks, of course, so come back to those later. Let's look at that rocky bottom. That's Scarborough Park and Beach. Plenty of little rocky places along here. That's Scarborough Beach. There's some rocks out here off this point. You can see the bottom's looking very jagged. There was some good signs before. So I'm going to head back towards Scarborough Reef now, North Point. Just off that point off Scarborough Beach. You can see the bottom. Very jagged, even this far out, about 100 meters, 200 meters. Lots of rock action. The water's fairly clear, we can see the bottom anyway. You can see that there is lots of, well, probably weed, I think, by the looks of the sounder. Still there?
Yeah, he's there.
I'll just get my rod in then, or is it okay? Oh, it's a giant pike.
Good fish, good fish, good fish.
Giant pike. So it's been good. We actually got to sound around and look at a few spots. So there's plenty of rock structure and a lot of weed around Scarborough Point. Started off well. We got a nice flathead to start early on. After that, nothing though. Well, we got a lot of pike. Seems to be a lot of pike around after lures. So there was a bit of action.
Got a little bit.
A bit of action. But yeah, one nice 51 centimetre flathead. But that wasn't really the objective of the day. Was just to get around and have a look at the bottom, some structure, and see what's there. So that's good.
Still had fun.
And didn't work as well.
Beats working.
It's working. Didn't go to work. So that's good. Right, that's it for another video.
One little flathead.
One little flathead. Thanks for watching, fishers. If you're liking these videos, remember subscribe, hit the like, notification, all that gear, and let us know how you think these are going.
Until next time.
Till the next video. See you then.